I would like to give a special nail addict shout out to Berry Q Nails, Barbie G, Impressed by Steph, and Exoticus Empire for being the first four to comment on my last video. And thank you all so much. Welcome back, my beauties, and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So I'm using my Eno Couture 24K Coffin 123 Gold Tips and A Siesta from Macart for today's set. So I am doing prep, and this will be a lazy girl set. So to start prep, I'm just gonna lightly push back my cuticles like so. Then I'm gonna go in with a mandrel and a sanding band and just go around the cuticle to remove any dead skin that may be there. And I'm also going to rough up the surface of my natural nail. Once that's done, I dust off the excess dust, and I'm now going in with Macart's dehydrator on all of my nails. Once the dehydrator is applied, I'm going in with my Young Nails Protein Bond, which is also a primer, and I'm going to add a layer of this over all of my nails as well. The primer, it does help with adherence of any product for like better hold. Typically, if I were keeping these on very long term, I would do 2 coats, but when I want them to stay on for just a week, I do the 1 coat. So we're starting in, and I'm using A Siesta, and I'm just squeezing out just a bit on the tip of this nail. I'm going to take my polygel brush and dip it in some slip solution, and I'm going to go ahead and pat the polygel into the nail. So if you don't know, Lazy Girl is one of my absolute favorite methods to do. It's really beginner friendly, very easy, anyone can do it, and you get salon quality nails right at home. I love the Lazy Girl method. It's a method I do often because, again, the nail tip that you're using, it's already shaped, and now typically with any style of nail you do, you can always get a pre-shaped nail, which is like a plus because it just makes the process so much easier to already have a nail that's pretty much set how you want it. So I'm going in and I'm just patting it all over, adding just a little bit for the cuticle, making sure my sidewalls are completely covered with the polygel itself. When it comes to the cuticle area, I do like to try to keep that nice and thin so that when I do go ahead and apply that to my natural nail, there's no added or extra like spillage to the nail. You typically always will get just a little, but you don't want too much, so you want to try to keep that area very nice and thin. So once it's applied to my liking, I then lightly place that on my natural nail, give it a little push, make sure there's no spillage, and then I'll flash cure that in my lamp for about 15 seconds. Before going in with this part here, you do want to place a layer of base gel on the nail and cure that for 60 seconds. And the base gel, it just protects your natural nail as well as gives the polygel something to hold on to as well. And I'm pretty much just repeating that over all of the nails because A Siesta is going to play the base on all the nails. So A Siesta is one of my absolute favorite nude polygels. This is always my go-to. You guys are going to see A Siesta pretty much all the time when it comes to nudes. And just thinking about it, I actually bought a Moravon polygel kit that I did unbox here on the channel. And it came with like 20 different shades of nudes, so like pink nudes, and then, you know, your typical nudes, darker browns. And I used it the one time and I've never went back to it. So I kind of wanted to try to see if I can use other polygels that I do own with nudes to see if there's something else that I kind of like a lot. But for the most part, I am definitely always going to stick with A Siesta because it just works. And this one is really versatile. I like showing this one because I know that it will work for pretty much any skin tone. It's just the perfect nude. And I also absolutely love how this looked with the 24K nail tip because the nail tip itself has small gold glitters or flakes in it. And it just went really well. I hope that everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And thank you so much to anyone that takes the time to watch my videos. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family. I thank you so much for joining me on my nail journey. It just means the world to me. Guys, we are creeping up there. I, again, just appreciate you all. If you know anyone that may like the content that I provide, don't forget to share the video so that we can grow our little family here. And if you're watching now and you're enjoying the content, don't forget to place a like on the video before you leave, as well as subscribe to the channel. It would make me the happiest girl in the world. And if you've been subscribed, I love you so much, and I'm really thankful and grateful for you all. So once the nails are all applied, I did give it a 60-second cure on my lamp. And now I'm going back in with that mandrel and sanding band. And for the lazy girl method, I typically only use my e-file for around the cuticle. And this is just to kind of remove any excess spillage that may have went outside of the nail and kind of cured on. I'm now just trying to make that cuticle nice and fleshed. And that's another thing I like about Lazy Girl. There's minimal to no filing sometimes. The nails can be applied well enough to do just the bare minimum, you know, and that's really refreshing not to have to do too much filing. And then typically I can take my hand file and just like crispen the sides, and then a buffer to buff the shine off the top to prepare for any type of nail art that I may be doing. So now that the nails are file shaped and buffed, I decided to take these designer stickers that I had. This set I did so long ago. It was this year though, but it was just like random. I wanted to wear some nails for the week. I didn't want them to be too long or too short, so I did do the long coffin. And at this point, I'm just kind of looking and seeing how I want to position the actual stickers. But then I just go in and just, you know, randomly stick the stickers where I do feel fit onto the nail. Most of the time when I apply stickers, I like to top coat first with a glossy top coat because it does give a better hold for the stickers. Every now and again, I'll try it without anything. So this was one of those times where I file shaped and buffed and decided to just go in with the stickers, and it wasn't bad. I really liked how this design came out. Y'all know I'm a gold lover. So the 24K nail alone was pretty much everything for me. But for it to be a 24K nail, and then to be able to add a little razzle dazzle to it was also really, really nice. I love stickers like the one I'm placing now, and I'm kind of out of frame, but like with like a longer sticker with a lot of little patterns on it, it's always so nice to me. It just like brings everything out a little bit more. On camera, it's really not doing the stickers too much justice, but when I tell you these stickers looked really nice on the nail, they looked really, really nice. So to take it up a notch, I decided to do some black hibiscus flowers. I tried the design a few months back on my daughter, and I loved it. So I knew that I wanted to create a set on myself to where I actually wore the hibiscus flowers. And again, this was such a cute set. I loved the black hibiscus flowers, very different, very cute. And this design was way easier than I thought. When I first tried it, I watched several tutorials, and I thought, although it is super easy, I thought that I was going to mess up and I wouldn't like it. But her nails came out so freaking cute that I knew for a fact that I wanted to wear a set that had the actual hibiscus flowers in it. And so here we are. Super, super cute. Again, I love them in black. It was just absolutely everything. So I did go ahead and like flash cure that one. And I'm going to add another one on my middle finger. So to start, I go around and I create 10 dots. So like 2 at a time, but really close together. And then I'll go back in and add one more dot at the top of the 2 dots that were kind of connected. And then I would take my nail art brush from a cart in a size 3, and I'm going to just kind of like pull that down to create the petals of the actual hibiscus flower. Again, super easy, and the flower always comes out right pretty much every time. So super easy design, anybody can do it, and if you're doing it the way you see, they should come out looking like a hibiscus. And then I take my dotting tool and just make a few dots around the stem. So again, I'm just alternating, going from doing my flowers, adding stickers, kind of just where I saw fit, like no real rhyme or reason for the placement. I would just look at my nail and be like, okay, I could put one here, and just add it. So I ended up just putting a hibiscus flower on my index, middle, and thumb, and then flash cured in between each of the fingers. Once I get the last flower here set, I then give my hand a full 60-second cure in the lamp. So then where the hibiscus flowers was, I'm just adding some gold by Madam Glam called 24K in the center to bring that out a bit more. Y'all, my camera went dead, so I did not record my bling placement, but I did that off camera and top coated, and I'll be back in just a moment with the final look. And here is the finished set. Super cute. Again, the black and gold together was everything. But comment down below and let me know what you think of this very simple set. If you've made it this far into the video, I would love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe. Hit your post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in my next one. Remember to be the very best you that you can be, and much love to all.